Basics of Spreadsheet. Introduction. Electronic spreadsheet is the most commonly used data analysis tool. Spreadsheet tools are used to structure and rearrange data for their study and manipulation to achieve desired results. These are traditionally used to develop plans, budgets, and other analysis. It accepts data values and relationships in the columns and rows of its worksheet and then allows users to perform calculations and other operations on this data to answer analysis questions. Elements of electronic spreadsheets. Microsoft Excel is an example of an electronic spreadsheet. A variety of applications for which Microsoft Excel can be used. They are automating financial statements, storage of data in database formats, which can be accessed through Microsoft Excel. Excel comes across as a powerful and flexible graphical presentation tool. Starting the Microsoft Excel 2010. To start the Microsoft Excel 2010, click Start button on the taskbar. Click All Programs. Scroll down if necessary in the All Programs menu. Click Microsoft Office and click Microsoft Excel 2010. Microsoft Excel 2010 is displayed on the screen. Microsoft Excel 2010 includes the ribbon, Quick Access Toolbar, and Backstage View. The ribbon. The ribbon is the professional term for the Microsoft Excel toolbar. The ribbon contains all of the commands you will need in order to perform common tasks. It contains multiple tabs, each with several groups of commands, and you can add your own tabs that contain your favorite commands. Some groups have an arrow in the bottom right corner that you can click to see even more commands. They are File tab, Home tab, Insert tab, Page Layout tab, Formulas tab, Data tab, Review tab, and View tab. The Quick Access Toolbar. The Quick Access Toolbar, located above the ribbon, lets you access common commands no matter which tab you're on. By default, it shows the Save, Undo, and Repeat commands. You can add other commands to make it more convenient for you. Backstage View. The Office Backstage View is where you manage your files and the data about them, creating, saving, printing, sharing files, inspecting for hidden metadata and personal information, and setting options. Elements of electronic spreadsheet. Opening of spreadsheet. To create a new blank workbook, let us see how to create a new blank workbook. Click the File tab. This takes you to Backstage View. Select New. Select Blank Workbook under Available Templates. It will be highlighted by default. Click Create. A new blank workbook appears in the Excel window. When Excel is opened, it opens a blank worksheet. An Excel worksheet file is called a workbook. A workbook is the Excel worksheet file in which related data and information for a specific project are stored. A workbook consists of many worksheets or multiple layers which can be used for listing and analyzing data. Let's see how to open an existing workbook. To open an existing workbook, click the File tab. This takes you to Backstage View. Select Open. The Open dialog box appears. Select your desired workbook. Then click Open. If you have opened the existing workbook recently, it may be easier to choose Recent from the File tab instead of Open to search for your workbook. Save a new workbook. Let us see how to save a new workbook. In order to preserve the workbook for future use, you must save it on the disk. The user can use the following method to save a file. Click the File tab. Click Save. Select the location where you want to save the file. Type a name for the workbook and then click Save. Alternatively, on the Quick Access Toolbar, click Save or press Ctrl plus S to open the Save As dialog box. Let's see how to save an existing workbook as a new workbook. Save As. To prevent overwriting the original workbook, use the Save As command to create a new files as soon as you open the original workbook. Open the workbook that you want to save as a new file. Click the File tab. Click Save As. Select the location where you want to save the file. Type a name for the workbook and then click Save. Addressing of cells. Cell addressing. A cell address in a worksheet such as Excel identifies the location of the cell in the worksheet. A cell address is a combination of column letter and row number of a cell such as C4 or D8. Please note, when identifying a cell by its address, the column letters is always listed first, followed by the row number. In Microsoft Excel, the cell address is mainly used within a formula to get the values of those addresses. You can do the cell addressing in 3 different ways: relative referencing, absolute referencing, and mixed referencing.